Hey guys, it's Bria here, and I am chilling in a camper van. Finally, this has been like on my bucket list for years now. Like, I can't even exaggerate. Like, this has been on my list for years. I'm finally doing it, and I wanted to give you guys some pros and cons of what it's like living in a camper van. So if you're interested in seeing, the layout of this van, I am recording a video. It's called My Temporary Home in Landrum, South Carolina, so you can check out that video. Make sure you subscribe and like if you're gonna be watching. But anywho, the van that I am in, it's a pretty simple camper van. There's a bed, there's a water pump, there's a microwave, there is heating and AC, there's a Keurig, and that's about it. It's really like a basic like travel van. I know there's a lot of people on YouTube who show off their luxurious travel vans that have like a shower in it, a bathroom, they have like the swivel tables, they have like a bed that freaking is on hydraulics or something. Like, no, this is just really your basic like van life, van living, and then from there it's just like the sky's the limit. But anyway, I've been on this van for about 4 days now. I'm supposed to stay another day, and I'm debating if I want to or not. I just have an itchy travel foot. I just have to like get back on the go. But I have really been enjoying being here. It's very peaceful and quiet. Like, nothing. It's just quiet. Like, I've been able to get a lot of work done on my computer. I've been able to get a lot of personal work done with like my vlog and getting content. So coming to places like these and just staying in a camper van is really nice, I guess, depending on where it's parked at. If it's parked in the city, I guess you'll have a different situation, but I'm definitely out here in like a rural area. So again, it's just been really quiet, and I've had a lot of time to think, and it's made me think, like, is this really the lifestyle I want? Like, I remember a couple years ago literally focusing my energy on trying to get a van. Like, I focused all my energy. I was like, I have to get a van. I'm about to deck it out. We're about to hit the road. I gotta have my van. And then when it didn't really go as planned, I was like, you know what? I think I can do the same thing in my car. Like, the only difference is size. I have pretty much all the same amenities in my car, other than like, a microwave and a Keurig. But I've been surviving just fine with my car, but I didn't realize how similar it would be once I actually moved into the van. The main thing about the van is the space. Like, you actually have like, here's the ceiling, but like, you have space, I can actually lay out on a bed. Whereas in my car, if I'm sleeping in my car, it's definitely not comfortable. It's just like, you're just trying to make do to get by to the next day. Other than that, it's pretty cool that you can just drive this anywhere and just park it anywhere. I mean, they got the window coverings, you guys can see, to black it out at night. Yeah, like, I really don't have anything negative to say about the van, other than obviously you don't have access to a bathroom. They do have this really cool, like, I think it's like a Yeti toilet or something. It just looks like a huge like bucket, industrial bucket. I haven't used it because luckily they allow me to just go in their house and use the bathroom and the shower. But obviously, if I was living in this van and I was parked somewhere else, I wouldn't have that ability. So that's something that you definitely have to keep in mind when living in a van. But I think overall, my main like point would be that living in a van isn't much different from just living in your car. It's just up to you, depending on how much space you feel you need. I have pets, like you see Toffer's here. My boy, he's outside sniffing around somewhere. But I thought that having a van would be like a must-have because I have pets. It's like, how are you going to survive like this in your car? But seeing as I've been surviving in my car and then I tried out a van, I realized that like that was kind of the best way to go about it, because I think if I would have tried out a van first, I would have been like, oh, there's no way I can survive in my car. There's no way we can make this happen. I have to get a van. And I probably would have limited myself, or I would have prolonged how long it took for me to actually start this journey. Yeah, and also with a van, it gets very easy to start collecting shit. With my car, there's only so much space. Like, I literally am trying to throw stuff away constantly, or else I'll just have too much shit. So with a van, I feel like it feels more homey. So it's like, oh, let me get some curtains and some little plants and some little knickknacks and some fairy lights, which are actually very helpful, by the way. But yeah, let me get all this cute stuff to deck it out, and then you find yourself like just purchasing things you don't need. So it's just really up to your lifestyle. I enjoy it. I think that travel wise, I probably just still kick it in my car, or maybe something in between this size and my car. Something where I could just have like a full size bed or a twin size bed in it. But yeah, I don't think I really feel the need to necessarily get a full camper van. I kind of like my freedom, my ability to move around, and this is something that you kind of want to stay parked. Like where I'm at right now, it's just parked. People come and visit, people come and stay, but this van isn't really moving around much. It's kind of old, and if it did, it'd probably take a lot of gas. So I'm actually better off with the way that I travel, just randomly just popping up, you know. Like I kind of like having my car with my big gas tank. And in case anybody's wondering, I have a Hyundai Sonata 2013. I get like 17 gallons in my tank or something. Like I can cross state lines, baby, without even having to get gas. So that's my take on what it's like living in a camper van. But before I go, I did kind of want to talk about balance, because this has been something that's been on my mind for a while. Lately, I've been spending a lot more time in the city or around friends and family. I've been doing a lot more partying, having fun, you know, but coming out here, I've really just been alone with my thoughts. And even though I'm so ready to like get back to being around people and being engaged and having fun, this is something that I feel like I like really needed to do. Like I needed that time and energy to just sit back, listen to my thoughts, kind of just go over in my head the things that I've done so far on this journey. And I'm really grateful for places like this, out in nature. I don't know if you guys can see out the window, but I'm on a campsite. Places like this where you can just come and like decompress, you know, just wash off all the haters or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I think I've done what I needed to do coming here, and I'm about ready to get back on the road. But again, I think that it's important for people to think about balance. This type of lifestyle that I'm living might seem like I'm just bobbing around everywhere, but I do take a lot of breaks where I sit down, whether that's with loved ones or by myself, and I just exist. I don't edit videos. I don't really even go anywhere or buy anything or do too much. I just kind of hang out, you know. And I need those moments to really determine like, what is my next step? Why am I making these decisions? And what does this journey look like for me the next week, the next month, whatever. So since I've been here, I've determined where I'm gonna be for Christmas. And I think I know where I'm going to be for New Year, but I'm still kind of like wavering on it. But I think we're going to have some really cool content coming up. I'm definitely not going to let the year go to waste just because it's chilly. So thank you guys for listening to me ramble on about absolutely nothing. And I hope you're subscribed if you're watching. If you're not, super easy. You just like click a button. And then also give me a thumbs up if you're into this content. Thanks for watching, and peace.